Hey guys, today I want to talk a little bit about my new series of videos, the Psychopath series, and why I'm doing them. There's no bad that can come from this, only good, and I'm going to tell you the good that will come from doing this series of videos and why I was pushed from within to do these. Actually, I've been pushed from within for about 2 years to do these, and I decided to start doing them because that push is getting stronger and stronger. And there is a reason why. Because of the good it can do. This series with these psychopaths is meant to show anyone who cares to watch and to educate and to teach, to show that it is possible for our soul to go to a dark place. I think if people understood what happened to bad people when they die. So if just one person watches this series of videos and says, oh my goodness, I better change the way I live life. I better stop hurting others. I better stop stealing from others. I better stop these evil deeds I've been doing because there is consequences in the afterlife. If only one person changes the way they live from these videos, then that is a good thing. That is something good that has come from it. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Steve, and I want to talk a little bit about my new series that I'm doing that I posted the first video of yesterday, the Charles Manson Spirit Session. Now, a lot of the comments, and I answered a lot of you today, are worried that I'm doing dark spirits, right? Evil spirits. But there's much more to it than that. And I want to explain some things. First of all, I am as safe as I can be. Nothing can harm me, and I've talked about this at length in many videos over the past 4 years. A lot of you know I was attacked 4 years ago. I ended up in the hospital. I was admitted to the hospital because of this, and ever since then, my life has changed in every conceivable way. I had the sign from God that I talked about in the video from back then, and I learned so much from that experience. And I believe that I learned from the light and from God above, the universe itself. Now, a lot of this may sound crazy to some of you, especially if you just happen to stumble upon this video. If that's you, I suggest looking back at the over 1,000 videos I've posted on this channel from over the last 10 years. Now, I've been doing ITC research for almost 11 years now. It's part of who I am. It actually is who I am these days. It's all I do. It's the bulk of what I do, I should say. And I've learned so much from the spirits, from guides, from angels, from God, at how to live a good life, how to live a better life, how to live a life of love, kindness, respect, empathy, care. That's why I always say love is the key. But I would be doing you guys a disservice if that's all I continued to talk about, because the reality is quite different. The reality of the afterlife is there is light and there is dark. And of course, we all want to talk about the light. We all want that light in our lives. And I recently did a video about how to ensure your soul is always brightly lit. If you did not watch that video, I suggest you go watch it. It has some amazing information on how you can light up the soul within you and live a much happier life. And it's real, it's true. I do these videos not for attention, not for clicks, not for views, not for subscribers. Of course, I want to spread the message of love and show the realities of the afterlife, but at the same time, I do this to help people. I do this to help the dead. But overall, it's done from within. I am guided from within. I am being pushed to do this series for good. I saw a comment that somebody said, nothing good can come from this, and that couldn't be farther from the truth. In fact, nothing bad can come from it. Only good can come from it, and I'm about to tell you why. Because there is dark and light in this world that we live in today, there's also dark and light in the afterlife. You can't have all good, you can't have all love. The afterlife is not just about, oh, my soul finally gets to go to heaven. That's not how it works. The afterlife is vast, it's complex. A lot of it is beyond our comprehension. You must have no fear. You must have a fully open mind. You must have a full belief in love and light and God and that energy of the universe to do what I do the way I do it, and to be protected as well. I am doing these videos because I am pushed to do them from within for the reason of doing good. Now, how can a video of me contacting a spirit who was so evil and rotten on earth, murderers, rapists, killers? Coming up, I'm going to have John Wayne Gacy. I'm going to do Ted Bundy. And the fourth one will be Jeffrey Dahmer. All of these psychopaths are individuals I grew up hearing about. In the case of Gacy and Dahmer, where I lived in Chicago at the time, it was on the news. And when they were pulling the bodies out of John Wayne Gacy's, under the ground that he had buried under the house, it sent a chill through my spine as a young child. And that's when I knew evil truly exists on this planet. And of course, being an adult today, I understand the realities of evil and good. There's people who are on this earth who are amazing individuals. There are people on this earth who are awful individuals. When an awful individual, such as Charles Manson, when they die, that soul doesn't go to the light. When you're on this earth and you're a bad person and you cheat others, you steal from others, you harm others, you disparage others, you are just an all-out evil person or nasty person. You don't have to kill somebody. You can just be a rotten person in life, and that darkens your soul. The only way to light your soul to ensure you go to a good place is to do good things on this earth while we're alive. That's why it's so important when I say love is the key, because it truly is. God equals love, right? Love comes from above. When you think of heaven, you think of light and love and warmth, right? When you think of hell, as we've been taught, heaven and hell, it's not as clear cut as that. You think of darkness and sadness and depression and being alone, right? And that's what spirits who are in that darkness have described it as. This series with these psychopaths is meant to show anyone who cares to watch and to educate and to teach, to show that it is possible for our soul to go to a dark place. So if just one person watches this series of videos and says, oh my goodness, I better change the way I live life. I better stop hurting others. I better stop stealing from others. I better stop these evil deeds I've been doing because there is consequences in the afterlife. If only one person changes the way they live from these videos, then that is a good thing. That is something good that has come from it. If you have fear and you do this, which I recommend you do not, it can go downhill quick, because when evil spirits do come in, they feed off of your fear energy. We put out different kinds of energy. We can put out fear energy, hate energy, love energy, positive energy, and good spirits cling to that love energy. When you're a good person truly from within, and spirits and guides know how you are, when your soul is lit, you can reach angels, you can reach those higher vibrational spirits, and that's the secret to do so. When you go through life negative or hurting others or constantly moaning, blaming others for all of your failures, or if you're just a miserable person, if you hate others for whatever reason, it doesn't matter, your soul is dimming, right? And believe me, when our time comes, when we close our eyes for that final time and take that last breath, the last thing you want is for your soul to be dark. If it is, that soul is going to end up in a dark place. So these videos are made for good. They're made to be sort of educational to those who take them serious. And I really do hope and pray that those who watch take this serious. It's not a game. It's not a silly reality ghost TV show. It is a real serious look from a serious, passionate ITC researcher, me, who's been doing this a long time and has dealt with evil, been hospitalized because of it, who's dealt with good and love and light and God. And I feel God's presence all around me every day. Debbie and I live here, and we live each day with a smile. We're kind to each other every day. We don't fight. We don't ever do any of that stuff. We just live life and we remain happy. And we're here in this new property. My session room here is not in the main house. This is in our guest house that's on the property. So this is where I do my sessions. This is our guest house. There's nothing in here really besides my session room, and we're using some of the rooms for storage. Where we live is over here. And so I do the sessions in the guest house. And when I'm done, I come over here and relax with Debbie with some coffee, sit by the fire, because it's a little brisk out here these days in December. But this is our house where we live now. Back there is where I do the sessions. And here's one of our little cats. Hey, sissy. What's up, girl? Hi, I know. So yeah, sessions are done over there. Living is done over here. Each day, live with a smile. Wake up and don't complain when you wake up and say, oh, another crappy day. Say, it's another wonderful day. I'm going to make this day wonderful. Start to train your soul how to brighten up. So at the end of the day, these videos that I'm doing, and I've done videos similar in the past, the Dybbuk box, the phony fake Dybbuk box, which was man-made to sell them, to create fear, to scare people for reality shows, to use them as a prop to scare people, because fear sells, unfortunately. But fear is our worst enemy in life. If you can eliminate fear from all aspects of life, I promise you that your life will slowly start to improve. It took me years to get rid of that fear. After my attack 4 years ago, it took a little while to learn, but I was shown from within. I had the sign from God, and that changed my life forever. I have no fear of contacting these evil spirits, and I'm not doing it for the reasons of greed. I'm doing it to educate. Many people look at a video like this and they leave these comments like, oh, you've done it now, you're in trouble now. No, I'm not in trouble. I'm doing good with this. This is what I do. This is my life. I don't have the fear that you have within your mind. A lot of you watch this and get scared or get scared for me. No problem. As I've talked about over the last 4 years, fear, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. That is the truest statement I've ever heard. So I recommend all of you watching these videos, don't have fear in life. Don't have negativity. Just be positive. Enjoy life for what it is. Look around, open your eyes, have a more open mind to your surroundings, and really think about what life is meant to be, not how we are trained to live life. And we are programmed, in a sense, by our televisions, by social media. We're programmed that we need this to be happy, we need that to be happy, we have to do this in order to succeed, and all of it is nonsense. All you need in life to be happy is love. Love is the key. Once you understand that and drop fear from life, life just flows. It has a natural way of flowing. And you will find yourself no longer sitting on Facebook, moaning and groaning, attacking someone or disagreeing with someone and being mean to someone. That's why I deleted Facebook off my phone almost a year ago. Facebook is, for me, the cause of the downfall of civilization. It's so full of anger, hate, misinformation, lies, and people believe this stuff and they fight with each other, and it's just not a good thing for the human race. So please do not fear for me when you watch these sessions with these psychopaths, these serial killers. I'm doing it for the research. We can't just continue to do one thing. I can't come out here every day and just say, love is the key, and people start to just think it's a tagline. They don't take it seriously. They need to see both sides of the afterlife, right? Ghost shows do one thing. They try to scare you. They try to creep you out. They're all scripted. A lot of the evidence is staged. I know firsthand how they work. That's why I don't do a TV show. That's why I've turned down so many offers over these years, because all TV is really designed for is to earn money and bring shock value and to scare you. I'm talking about paranormal. There's not one network who wants to do a real serious paranormal show, and that's sad to me, but that's sadly how it is. So that's basically it in a nutshell. This series of videos, I'll be doing one per month only. So the next one won't be until January, then February, then March. Now in between, I'll have new videos, but this psychopath series will be done one per month. And for members here at YouTube, I'll be releasing extended versions with some more footage, the process, the technique, and all of that. I'll probably start that with the second video coming in January. So if you're a member here at my YouTube, look for some of that bonus footage coming soon. With that said, I love you all. I thank you all. Remember, love is the key, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I don't say it just to say it. I say it because it means something. So if you like what I do here, thumbs up and subscribe. I try to get the word out to as many people as possible, and that's always been the goal, right? To show people, to tell people the realities that our soul never dies. There is an afterlife. There is a light and there is a dark place. And it's something we should all think about and take seriously. I will see you next time. Thank you all. Love is the key. Bye, guys.